Let's see the backslide into the whip, an advanced transition that illustrates the rule of continuity. By now you know it, you need to have placed your hand properly for the whip not to be interrupted. So at first, I invite you to practice the transition from the backslide into the launch from where the whip begins, ensuring that the second hand is down on the floor, ready to do its job before the foot of the extended leg has stopped moving. Once you can do that without stopping, you can continue into the first half of the whip. No need here to finish the movement just yet. In terms of axes, you should be looking at the opposite wall when you are lunging into your whip, and yet another wall, depending on how much you're pivoting in the first half of this movement. Naturally from there, we just have to increase the initial pivot from the backslide and maybe the pivot from the whip itself to create a very spirally movement. At first you may decelerate / even pause, but eventually you want to be able to execute that movement without decelerating at all. And note in the process that this transition leads into many other movements following the same rule of continuity. Once you have that, you may start paying attention to more cosmetic details, namely keeping that traveling leg as straight as possible from the beginning to the end of the motion. Make the most of the acceleration we actually generate into the whip to accelerate and make up for the tempting deceleration that may happen in the transition.